Alright, the final stage, stage 6. Starting with goal 1. And we need to win this race. We got 3 laps to do it, so since I got the car repaired, let's hire Eric, engineer, to help me out. Since we have to win this, so that's good. We're starting in, looks like 4th place, right behind the starting line. So this one, when they say 3 laps, it's gonna be more or less proper 3 laps, not like 3 laps and change. And looks like we've got Ferrari in the lead, and they didn't mention anything about off track, so that is allowed. But also another thing they didn't mention is that we're still dealing with this brakes management. So, alright, in the lead, and can we... Alright, that was close. Almost got off, but... Alright, so brakes back up to 100%, and with serviced car, once you are ahead, with open road ahead, we can actually keep building on the lead, can't we? We don't have that handicap. Alright. But this time, now that we got 3 laps to complete, I have to pay a little bit closer attention to how much brakes I'm using. Try to idle and coast a bit more. Let go of the gas a little bit earlier, so we can manage these chicanes without relying too heavily on brakes. So if I can get through those, like let's say second chicane, took maybe 10% off of the brakes, so of course we have a longer section of the circuit where we can recoup. And brakes, and yeah, so I think we're okay. Try not to use up more than 10% of brakes per corner, maybe. Some of the faster corners, that is. Alright, so fully charged back up to 100%, and Indianapolis. Alright, once again, and Carnage. And we get through without braking. More or less 96%. So, of course, when you have a bit of a healthy lead, you can pull those off. So that's, I would say, one of the key elements here. Make sure you get the nice separation early on, so you're not having to push the car to its limit while you're trying to also having to manage the brakes, you know, and trying to fend off your opponents. And if you must go off track, that's apparently a-okay. So there we go, through the chicane and onto the lap 2. It was 3 minutes and 13 seconds. So I assume the next lap will probably take about somewhere close to it. Maybe a little less. 95, 96. That went down to 90%, but now I have no reason to brake for at least a little bit of time. As we head into running down this Mulsanne straight, the first section. Alright, nice grip on this. Does make this challenge quite a bit easier. Alright, minute 1 second at the first checkpoint, so to keep this up, technically we should wrap it up around 3 minutes 3 seconds. But considering the brake situation here, we'll see if we can. Well, obviously there are more corners that we have to manage in the last bit of the circuit, so assuming it'll take a little bit longer, especially since I'm trying to rely less on brakes. Right, so that one went down under 90%, but that's still plenty, you know? So, all in all, we got this in the bag. There are no other conditions that you have to be too concerned about. Like if they tell you no off track, then there's always that, you know, lingering over, even when you have a huge lead. A simple mistake can give you a red banner. So we don't have that, so this is good. And what was my time at second checkpoint? I totally missed that one. Maybe this Porsche curves I can go through without braking. Yeah, I think I can. This car's quite grippy. So just playing with throttle, I think you can pull it off. Alright, I cut that last bit of corner a little bit harsh. I just wanted to get it, see if I can get it under 3 minutes. But that was not meant to be. Alright, here's the final lap. And this one, I'll see if I can be a little bit more liberal with the brakes and push the car a little bit harder. Can I take this touch rouge flat out? I think you might be able to if you didn't mess up like I did. Alright, so right back up to 100% on brakes. Plenty of lead. I'm gonna get like 2-kilometer lead at the rate we're going. Oh, look at that. We're gonna get first checkpoint. Alright, minute and change. So if you don't mess up like I did, lap is definitely doable under 3 minutes on this car. We're at the 24-hour circuit, so that's always nice to know. Alright, let's check what kind of time I'm gonna get in the second checkpoint with some of those minor mistakes there. 54, 55, 56, 7. Oh, this is gonna be close to 2 minutes. Oh, alright, so that's an improvement. Minute 58. So that tells me it's definitely doable under 3 minutes with the car. 21 upgrades. Go, and at this point not too concerned about the brakes since car's grip is good. You don't really need to rely as heavily on brakes, so nice. Okay, that's a user error. Now that's gonna put me past 3-minute mark, isn't it? But that's alright. Win is a win. Not bad. Yeah, 9 minutes. About what you would expect. 3 laps with this car here at the 24-hour circuit. 7,600 fame points. So the final race, the 5-lapper in this series, should give us pretty close to, that should be about like 9,000 fame points. So I have, of course, agent available for free, so I will use that for that final cup. But in the meantime, see, what do we have? Yes, indeed, great works right back at you, keeping the car in good shape. Got enough gap now that we can start to conserve fuel and brakes to stretch out this stint. So the next one, we're on lap 27. Great driving so far. There's a yellow and red flag out on entry to Porsche curves. Keep an eye out when you get there. All right, so the second goal, I guess we're gonna have some hazards going on here. We'll see how it translates into the game. So stay tuned for the next video where we tackle this goal 2 of the final stage. So see you in a little bit.